until you get to level 25. Does have to be careful about TPs to that top lane, but it's mind control and you have to be more worried. They've brought everyone down here with the EMP burning through his mana. It's a quick and easy. And they burst Celery's Enchantress pretty easily, while GH snowballing forward, trying to catch this Aramis Lina. Does get the tag from that Walrus Punch, but turn around with the EMP Light Strike Array. Mars coming with an Arena, trying to misses the spear, and now Sven arrives. Arena Blood onto 3. Aramis does get caught inside, doesn't back away in time, and the Invoker's in trouble. Dusted up, the jump catch. Toby's there with a 2-man crush. Boom's about to fall, snowball the pawn. Down he goes, while the Fate's Edict stops Toby from bashing into Miracle, and the TAs come in with a trap to slow them down. Sven struggling to stick onto a target, and Nigma somehow they managed to do it, even with this advantage for Viking, the blink from Slardar, the power of Sven. It is Nigma with the control, the damage, and the double Invokers here. Is he hunting? He wants to kill the Lina. He'll kill Lina, buy his blink, and then maybe die. Yeah, he buys blink, now he's like, okay, kill me. Cool. I really don't care. I bought my blink dagger. Yeah. Come on then.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And that's 3 heroes down. And there's mind control. Straight jump on Enchantress, annihilated. Sven looking for MC, and they were going to blade him down. TA facing off against Shad, but in the back, Toby, he does get caught with a good shard. Down to Gus. BKB's forced, and Sven slaps them down. They all hit the dust. Mind control Kuroki and GH about to fall. Shad just needs one more touch over there, and they've also got the catch on Wii. GH down, Templar Assassin losing the Aegis, and Miracle sprinting away. He should be able to, unless the Sunstrike, the Light Strike Array, they catch him with everything. Burn through the refraction, and Viking with no reveal, but Tornado, Light Strike Array, Dragon Slave, and Stormhammer all hit the team. Get rid of Corrosive Haze, get that False Promise going. Viking swinging into action. They do make the jump onto Miracle with a Fate Edict and the Mars ulti. Mind control catches 3 of them inside, but Sven turns with the gold strength and the BKB, slaying that poor GH Tusk. But it's only a trade for Aramis now, as the BKB from Wii does allow him a bit of a gap now. But there's the cold snap coming, and the reveal is there. So TA, she hits the deck. BKB from Drow, well, she stands her ground and tries to TP home. Have they got a stun? There's nothing there to catch, and they don't have the damage to hit, because you're right, Sven will only console himself with an... He's going to try it as well. Oh, the big damage. Nice snowball shards, though, trapping Aramis in. Beautiful from GH. Allows the punch. The mech is there. A bit of save from Celery, but he's put himself in the firing line now as the Drow pummels into the edge, while the Weeheart TA has been slain. Shad and Toby pairing up, and they desperately want to hunt the Drow Ranger. BKB's wearing off in 2 seconds. It's going to end in a second now. The bash is coming from the Slardar, but the Tusk snowball, not enough. Doesn't buy the time. GH will try and survive, but the big man with a big sword, Shad, is here, and he's delivering. Absolutely. I mean, there's a smoke coming out from Nigma as well. It's been quite nice to see Viking making sure they don't get caught out by any of these smokes, but Nigma have made the perfect move onto this Toby Slardar. The TP's coming in, surely going to be cancelled out here. Are they completing them? Sven's gone in. They will complete the TPs because they want to take down mind control. GH going to be able to get himself away from there.
Is under attack.
Mars dead for 60 seconds. Nice tornado. That was a nice dodge. Great blink. And there's that Laguna Blade. Dead for 70. Radar Deathing Blast with the Sunstrike's coming. Cataclysm landing, but we still standing, and Sven slapping into her as the TA falls. Does have buyback now. Shad slowed by that Scardium Drow Ranger. Turns with the multi-shot, and Mind Control has come back in with an Arena of Blood. Does find a couple of big hits on the boom, but the cheese is popped. And Aramis with Sven. Celery there, they turn and they burn. They kill off Miracle. Triple buybacks coming through from Nigma now as Mind Control trying to tank up everything that's being thrown at his team. Toby, Celery, Aramis retreating. And boom, throws out that last tornado to hold Nigma back. But it looks like the Radiant team not done just yet. They want to chase for kills. They've bought back for this and they need to desperately find something. But Viking are too strong. They retreat as a squad. And Sven has gone home and he's returned back into the fight. They nullify up the Slardar, but down goes Mars. Poor Mind Control is shredded as the Sven, diving in the back, takes down Kuroki and Miracle's falling. The diebacks from Nigma will secure the game now for Viking. We have been stunned. The refraction will only last so long, and GG's call. Said it very clearly. It's one that has a longer ramp-up time, takes much more time to actually get. Vortex. And the kickback. Well, he kicks the stone to slow him down. I think it might have been worth going for the actual kickback on the Shadow Fiend. They miss uphill, and the Fairy Fire's there. They don't get the takedown. I think a misplay from Aramis potentially, and they turn with a raise and the hits, and first blood is actually Boom. Boom killed Wee. Now he wants another one, a bonus kill on Kuroki. One more hit, he's going to get it under the tower. There we go with the overcharge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
On the Nigma side. And maybe in the grave, Aramis and Boom yet again. This long-range initiation from the two spirits. Bloodseeker and Storm spotted. A lot of ASOS from Toby with the rupture. Yeah. They got him. And now maybe the Medusa as well. They see Miracle diving in with a nice roll, silence and stun. In with the blood right we go. Miracle gets the stun gaze off and the swap back. And Kuro saves the day. Put a black hole maybe now. Mind control. He needs to get it done. But it's cancelled immediately. The silence comes. Aramis with a gorgeous play. The Storm still does die though. The pushback from the Cogs. Now the Stone Gaze onto Toby. The swap back in. And Nigma hold their high ground. Big kill on the Storm. 557 gold. And maybe another one here. A bonus kill onto Toby. He's tanky, but he's swapped back in yet again by Kuro. Storm's coming in. Miracle gets tagged by the Veil, and the Storm's magic damage is going to come in and shred through Miracle's HP pool and potentially GH, but a good pushback with the Cogs, and even better roll inside the Cogs. TP out, cancelled again by the Vortex, and GH, he was here to save. Zap! And they found GH. Good swap again by Kuro though, and Storm Spirit will be able to walk off. A little bit of damage coming forward. Toby with a blood right Atos. Doesn't go for it. Medusa starting to become a problem. Yules onto Aramis now as the raises from Shadow Fiend. Not quite comboing up to finish him off, but a hook shot in. Does find a catch on the Celery. Sven can't stick around. The full staff out. Celery bailing away. And they're up to GH, cancelling the TP. And a bit more damage from Sven's little double tap there will secure it. While the buyback from Aramis, he's rolling in deep, but he's being stunned up. Caught by the magic missile inside the Midnight Pulse, and Aramis is fed away. We are, though, found by the Storm Spirit, and they do get a Storm Hammer catching out that Enigma, the black hole there. Solo onto Sven. 3 heroes surrounding him, and Shad has no backup. Yes, you do take down Wee, but you're losing the rest of your team. Finally, Sven is able to turn around with a maximum mind control, healing back up his squad, and Medusa still here in the midst of battle, standing and fighting, finding a lot of damage onto Boom, burning through his mana, but they've got to contend with a Bloodseeker as well. Boom with the blood right in the Vortex, still tag onto Miracle, but they can't finish him off. Miracle's too tanky. Well, he's going to walk in there, and they know there's no black hole, but hookshot. Who have they found? It's the backlight. Celery's blown up with no buyback on Enchantress. Viking, they can't finish the job. This might allow Nigma to walk into the pit and do Roshan themselves. Roll in, hello, magnetize with a Veil, and the Storm Spirit zips in onto mind control, trying to blow up the Enigma before any mech or heals, but he gets it off in time. The Requiem, it does fly out and kills off Toby. Sven trapped in the Cogs, but slices through GH, while Miracle... Storm. Boom is battling GH, but the rest of the squad is kind of coming in. They've got the stun. Boom is actually dead. Stormhammer lands on mind control. Boom's got nothing left. Okay. Now Sven. Well, he swapped back. Mind control. They've got a BKB black hole. Well, Sven's caught up in this now, isn't he? Medusa's coming in to try and get a bit of damage forward. Shad turns and does whack down my... Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't get the final touch. Mind control walks away, and Miracle's going to shred through Shad. Oh, shit! Shad's dead! Toby and Celery, they've got to run. GH, and you are spot on, Lacoste. They are in full control of this here. Stone Gaze to secure the Roshan. Storm zips in. BKB from Boom, but it doesn't help too much, and he is just annihilated by the deadless hits of Miracle. Cheese and Egg is picked up now as Boom flies back. Blood right by the black hole. Onto the two of them. Shad caught inside it, and Nigma, they've done it. The comeback has been mounted successfully. Boom zips in, but he can't do a damn thing. From the Medusa, and she's going to go and plant herself on the front lines again as Wee blinks in with a BKB Requiem. Boom down with no buyback, and that has got to be game. A buyback from Aramis. Gush into the haste of Lash. They've got the tower and they are escaping. Can they stun the Enchantress on the way out? Tidehunter trying to walk forward, but Vipers arrive. Good little kick there, catching a couple on the way out, and the break. Oh, that's tickling Tide down, and he will hit the ground now. In comes Lash with a haste again. They roll forward onto Wii. Nigma, they are struggling now as the arrow connects on nobody, and the Shadow moving forward. They try and dust to make a play. Rod of Atos onto the SF, but the Terrorblade, he's arrived, and they stun up Toby, obliterating Celery and Viking and falling apart. A roll back, cancelled by the swap from Kuroki, a double coming in, and a triple for Miracle. It does arrive. Terrorblade on the map. Oh, the Ravage, pre-BKB, they've killed off Shad. That's perfect from Nigma. Now they want to swap back on the track. Yule's up into the air, but they've got Arrow to stun, and the Fear from the Requiem. All connecting with the two big cores falling. Nigma. And now the... Oh, Arrow somehow goes under the wings of the Viper, then it'll be swapping back into the waiting arms of the Terrorblade. Oh, yes, sure it did. Yule's on the left track. In comes the Earth Spirit, catching the Ravage onto 3. They do clip the track on the left-hand side, but they're focusing the Smen. They're going to get done up. And Terrorblade with the DD rune is shredding through them all. Double kill for Miracle. And he wants Toby. He's hit him once with a Scardy slow. Aramis rolling back, trying to save Toby's life. But this TB range, look at how far he's attacking from. Shadow Fiend has blinked aggressively under the tier 2. Weehaw might survive, but it's an ultra for Miracle, and he's got that Rampage. Give him the double. Give him the double Rampage. Bloodstone Yule's close track now, but it's nowhere near enough to handle Miracle. Is Terrorblade. He is absolutely cruising.
Radiant
It looks like it's time to call it. And there's the big Ravage, going to be securing this game for Team Nigma, taking down Shad, buying back into the battle. But this Terrorblade, with Sunder still ready to go, he pops the man to the cheese. The Stormhammer's there, and he does jump forward on Aramis, but Miracle's just too tanky. They don't have the staying power, and Shad's BKB is meaningless without the God Strength. It's up in 3 seconds with a 3-man Stormhammer. The mech from Mind Control heals them all back up, and they've got a Solar Crest to play with, and Shad is killed a second time in a row, while Celery, Yules, and calls GG. Game 3 goes the way of Team Nigma. And a second game in a row where they really do wait it out till that late game timing.